Hello folks and welcome back to Species version 0.9.0. By popular acclamation or request and by my promise, we are doing this. We are going ahead and playing Species version 0.9. Now you may or may not have seen the trailer that I released. I suggest you go ahead and do that, or not, I don't know. Well, the version is coming out on March 31st, 2016. I know this video is being released a little bit early, but that's because I have access to the pre-release. And, yes, there are a bunch of new cool features that we're going to be taking a look at. We are, of course, going to start with our blank slate as always, but, you know, we'll skip over the boring parts. I think we're gonna go for a lake world, at least for this episode. A flat fertility, noise, temperature there, and some desperate islands here. This thing we'll see when we get in the game. Some of you may already know what that is. It's quite cool. World size 1, creature cap 750, because that's good for my computer. Detail 150. World size, I think they have actually, or the developers have actually gone ahead and made the world size 1 a little bit bigger. Now there's a really cool addition to the game. We've got asexual creatures, so they basically clone each other and then you start getting mutations. You got pathogenic creatures, so it's a combination of both sexual ones and cloning yourself, and also sexual creatures. I think we're gonna go for sexual creatures this time, so they have to breed with another member of their species. Yeah, so I just want to try something new. I think this is going to be really interesting to see. And of course there's always the meat, tree, and grazing efficiency, but a really fundamentally great addition is the automatic population control, which raises and lowers the in-game food efficiency to keep the population from hitting the creature cap, which is just a great addition. Tree growth rate, useless right now. I know I like changing these things around, but, you know, whatever. Let's just keep it on the default setting. All the modifiers, as normal. So, let's get started, shall we? Okay, so check this out. This is map size 1, right? I'm zoomed out, and I'm still on just one corner here, and there's the other island. Here's this corner, and here's our little awesome, what's it called? It's called a nursery, yes. I was gonna say a pen, but no, it's a nursery, and this is where we basically come in and create our own little monsters. So that's gonna be really cool, and I think we've got some new plants. Look at that. I don't think that existed before with the blue and green variations of the trees there, and that thing, whatever it's called. And let's go ahead and let these 250 creatures disperse and do their thing. Of course, let's take a look at the clay diagram just to start off so everyone knows what's happening. One big clump here. It's our dominant species. We have no species in the nursery, no nothing, just your usual thing. Really nice map. Already, it doesn't start off with like the white little dots, it already starts off colored, based on the skin color or the fur color of the creatures, or scales, whatever it is they have. Web of life, useless, yeah. So, or it's not useless, it's just not very useful right now for us. And yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and let time run. So it seems we have very close-knit groups here that, you know, stay together because they have to reproduce together, and that's kind of the idea I was going for there by choosing the sexual trait. And we only have 2 populations right now because, you know, I guess the rest just didn't have the genes to like each other enough to reproduce properly, so we've only got these 2 groups, but we'll see what happens. This is actually really interesting to watch, and I'll be right back. So already some 27 minutes there into the simulation, it seems this population we had here just south of this big one has migrated south closer to the mountains and is making their way. I don't know what they're doing, but whatever. Let's check out this big population. It seems like this area is like really fertile and they are having babies like crazy. But it's really cool to just see these these colonies like this, because it's very different from the asexual reproduction that was present in the game before. We didn't have these groups as much. Maybe it's too early on to say, but I really like this. The thing about sexual reproduction like this is that the actual diversification process occurs more slowly because, you know, you've got more homogeneous groups. You don't have a group just suddenly starting off. It has just spread. The gene has just spread within a group and then, you know, separate, etc., etc. Whilst, yeah, I just explained. So here we've got two main groups here. It seems like the northern population is just so large, they've done so well that they're actually starting to move south, and maybe we'll have a clash between these two groups here. I don't think these guys will withstand the pressure though. Over on this side, it seems we have a group of adventurers that we're trying to cross. I don't really know what they're doing, but they're kind of amphibious there. It'd be interesting to see them actually cross over here, and then if they can make it perhaps over here. Of course the nursery is going to be closed for them. I don't really want to start using that just yet. Although crossing this, that's a challenge. Here you at least have one tree to eat up before you continue. But they've got to be great swimmers. How far up is the sea level? Yeah, it's pretty high. Okay, let's keep it at 4 then. Actually, wait. Let's lower just a little bit. Why not? Now, I'm not going to claim the game is entirely optimized. I am on a pre-release version, so maybe by release we'll have a little bit more stable of a game, but as you'll see, I've been moved back a little bit because I have happened to crash a couple of times in the past few minutes. We'll see if I can survive and pass the magic barrier. So no, the sea levels are not going down, because, you know, that might be part of the reason. I don't know. I'm no magician. Seems like we have a new branch here. Hopefully we'll survive, because the game has been crashing quite a lot within the next few simulation minutes. I don't really know why. Not a magician, as I said, because, you know, programmers are magicians. That's the thing. Yeah, so we'll see. I'll save here and see if we survive. I've gone ahead and added a rover too. Feed creatures with high statistic amorousness, because, you know, why not? Why not? That's the motto of this species playthrough, right? We do things because why not? So this is the thing that's causing my crashes. I don't know. I really don't. Again, pre-release version, but I will bring you more content soon. Maybe we can experiment before I go, actually, because, you know, I wouldn't want to release a short episode. Let's kill the population, because, you know, if it's some sort of mesh that's causing the problem, it's obviously these creatures that are causing the problem, so let's just kill them all. However, before we do that, let's actually move this cutie pie over here to our little laboratory. We'll need 2 of his group, I think. So let's go ahead. Is this the same thing? No. No. Let's take this one. I don't know if they're close enough. I think they are, but yeah, we'll make it work. All right, we'll set the radiation at 500. Lovely. No, not select target. I think this is edit target. Yeah, wonderful. I think this should do the trick. Ooh la la! They just made love, I think. Let's see how that goes. Lovely. So I've successfully killed off everyone. except these two specimens who think it's too hot inside the nursery. But we'll show them that they need to breed. I will resuscitate them as many times as I require. They will breed. Finally, a child. Oh, 2 children. Yeah, I had to do some genetic insemination there, some gene splicing, because these guys don't seem to want to. Let's just mix everything together there. You people, start surviving, please. Oh yes, make love, make love. It would seem like the radiation in the nursery is a bit too high there, and yes, we did crash, if you're wondering. So we'll put that at 2.6 times the background radiation, and we'll see what happens. Well, it seems that we are left to our own devices. The pre-release, this is the 3rd version, if you're wondering, has some sort of a serious issue, because it's probably some sort of mesh in the creatures that once spawned. It like makes the game crash. I don't know. Again, I'm no magician, but it seems like we will have to end this world quite early, and yes, I would play around a little bit more, but I'm afraid that would just, you know, keep the worlds crashing. However, even though this episode has been very, very, very short, kind of a tease really for the rest of the season, I want to thank you for watching, and of course we shall be having a lot more episodes coming out. I'm aiming for at least once a week, so after I'm back from Rome in early April, we shall be seeing a lot of these. Don't forget to leave a like, it really helps the video and the channel out. If we get to 100, I might be able to release things faster. Of course, I will be going on vacation, as I just mentioned, so probably not this time, but in any case, subscribe if you haven't already. This has been Game Gabster, and I'll see you later. Farewell.